Welcome back, everyone. So today's explainer is tackling a massive cross-universe collision that comic fans absolutely love to debate. But as we dig into the source material, we're going to find out pretty fast that this isn't your typical superhero breakdown at all. Nope, it's actually a modern digital mystery. The huge question that brings us here today is who actually wins when Thor battles Supergirl? But to really figure that out, we have to ask an even deeper question. What does the raw data actually tell us? When we strip away all those flashy edits and just look at the cold, hard text of our digital archives, what actual evidence is left behind?
Now, what's super interesting here is the sheer scale of the expectation being set up. I mean, on one side, we have Marvel's literal god of thunder. On the other, DC's legendary Girl of Steel. When you see a title like Thor vs. Supergirl, you're instantly primed for an incredibly detailed who is stronger analysis, right? You're expecting this massive deep dive into strength levels, speed feats, magical vulnerabilities, the whole shebang. The title alone promises this epic, heavily debated analytical showdown between two absolute powerhouse icons. But before we can analyze the fight itself, we've got to analyze the arena. We're pulling from content uploaded by the creator DCMverse on YouTube. And crucially, it's categorized under the hashtag shorts. Now, this tells us a ton right off the bat. This isn't some 2-hour-long documentary. It's a bite-sized, fast-paced, highly visual piece of digital media. It is literally designed to capture your attention instantly, deliver a rapid-fire verdict, and keep you scrolling. So to really understand the arguments being made in this rapid-fire format, we have to extract the data. We decided to dive deep into the underlying transcript. We went searching through the text for those vital power levels, the comparisons of feats, the statistical breakdown that DCMverse surely must have used to justify crowning either Thor or Supergirl as the ultimate victor. We're looking for the raw transcribed facts to settle this debate once and for all.
And well, that brings us to the pivotal moment of this explainer. We parsed the data, we queried the official transcript. What does the text actually reveal about this epic battle? What were the devastating arguments used to separate the God of Thunder from the last daughter of Krypton? Seriously, I want you to really think about the sheer volume of comic book history that could have been discussed here. Are you ready to see the data? Foreign, that's it. It's almost beautiful in its simplicity, honestly. The absolute entirety of the transcribed audio, the whole analysis, the epic showdown, the statistical breakdown, consists of exactly one single, lowercase, auto-generated word: foreign. We went looking for this hyper-detailed breakdown of lightning strikes and heat vision, and what the database actually gave us back was a completely empty room with a single sticky note on the floor that just says, foreign. No way, right?
So why did this happen? Well, that bracketed word is an auto-generated caption tag. It's basically a metadata anomaly indicating that the automated algorithmic transcription system was listening. It successfully recognized that some kind of audio or speech was happening, but it completely and utterly failed to identify the language. When you think about that hashtag shorts format we just talked about, you can probably picture exactly what happened here. High-octane media, heavy bass drops, intense funk music, rapid-fire sound effects. All of this slammed right into a transcription algorithm, and the algorithm essentially just threw its hands up in total confusion and spat out foreign. And this brilliantly illustrates a pretty stark digital irony. On one side, the expectation, an epic, meticulous comic book analysis of two beloved legendary characters. On the other side, the reality, a single algorithmic error. It really shows the massive disconnect between human internet culture, which, is loud, messy, and filled with music and rapid edits, and the cold, literal machines tasked with recording it. The algorithm didn't see an epic battle, it just heard noise it couldn't parse.
Which leaves us here, at the end of our explainer, with a wonderfully provocative question. What was actually said in that upload? We just don't know from the data. The raw text is gone, replaced entirely by a machine's best guess. It really makes you wonder, as we move forward, are we entirely at the mercy of the machines transcribing our digital history? If the algorithms can't even understand our high-energy superhero edits today, what else are they missing? Sometimes our pursuit of data leaves us with absolutely nothing but a digital ghost. Thanks for joining me on this incredibly fun deep dive today. Keep questioning the data, and I'll see you in the next explainer.